just when you thought it was over. We are back, man. Back in part 2 of episode 24. We already had a great time with Brandon. This time, I'm bringing my man all the way from Australia. My main man, Josh. Gonna bring him in, bring him in. I hope everybody having a great time, man. Oh, it's gonna be crazy, man. Another good Friday, man. Everybody give it up for my man, Josh. Josh,
How are you, brother?
how you doing, bro?
Good, you can hear me? All good?
Yeah, man. Oh, man.
I appreciate you having me on. Thank you very much.
Thank you for man. Yo, man, it's been a long time since we chopped it up, man. It's been
a long time. I'm sorry I missed with Brandon before, but I was just catching some of the replay just now as well. So very cool. And shout out to Brandon too.
Because guess what? He's coming on too, man. He's gonna come on and vibe with us for more, man. So
good. I don't know if you can see in the background. I've actually got a picture of me and him when I went over there.
Word.
What we were talking about. So
amazing,
hold
man.
that.
Amazing. Good, man. Good brother, man.
Yeah, man.
Bruh.
That was March 7th, 2019, I believe. So that was really cool.
Yeah, man. But bro, I wanted to do because you guys inspired me to do this show and also push my DJ content as well. So without him, it wouldn't be this show, and without you, it would be my DJ content that I should share with the world. So.
Oh man, listen, I can't take no credit for that. You're a great DJ on your own merit. So I'm just appreciative and supportive of both of you guys. And, I love you both very much. And you're both your passion. So that's what I'm hugely supportive of, is finding your passion and getting into it. So
yes, sir, man.
It's really good. And as you know, you're a Penny guy. I'm Michael. So there's always that respect.
Yeah,
and universal love in that as well. So it's been really cool.
So with that said, I wanted to do something special, man. Early, we were showing each other our kicks of what we was wearing today, and today,
good.
I'm wearing this before you, bro. Wearing the 15 Jordan 1. I have 2 pairs of these, so definitely, man. I didn't mind DSing probably like last week. No, I unDS'd these during Father's Day weekend.
Okay, yeah, cool.
Yeah, so other than that, man, I was always trying to plan you guys to be on the show, and what more better way to have you, the guys, be the first ones on my friends and family show.
Thank you.
Man, this is amazing, man, because you guys been a inspiration of my content for a long time, and I'm glad to even got you guys on the show, even though time zones are different.
Thank you. Yeah, and can I just quickly, I can see as well, shout out to 2 big hair ladies I've just seen. One, my girlfriend, Letitia. Yeah. Baby, hello. And to B as well, who I've just seen tap in as well. So hello to you 2 ladies.
Oh, yeah, man, I'm appreciating it.
Much love to, let me tell you something quickly. I've learned about big hair, natural hair too. I have much respect for these ladies for what they have to go through. Yeah, let me tell you, I've learned a lot. So yeah, I have a lot more appreciation. I've always had, but a lot more to see behind the scenes what goes into having that lovely hair. So it's
exactly. My ex, she's Afro Latino, so she's Colombian and Black. So she had Afro, and I witnessed the impossible and the incredible hairstyle. She being creative minded. She always been. But yeah, I totally witnessed.
It's a process. It's a process.
Well, how you been?
Good. I'm going to start off with what's on my feet first.
Go ahead.
So I'm going to bring the heat hopefully today. So I am wearing the 2002 Converse All-Stars. But these aren't just any regular Converse All-Stars. These were owned and worn and certified by Fat Joe himself.
No.
So I've walked a mile in Fat Joe's shoes, literally. And his life is a lot different to mine.
Dope, bro. That is dope, man. And
So there you go, brother.
Yo, that's some heat right there, bro. Yeah, man.
All the way from Australia. We're bringing the heat, man.
Yeah, I own the Puerto Rican Day Parade Air Force One from his collection. It's all red with the Puerto Rican flag on the side. So definitely, man, we both have a piece of his collection.
Yeah, well, as you know, I'm a Lakers guy. So when I saw those come up, I thought, why not just get a little piece of history and stuff like that? And they feel very comfortable too. And he hardly worn them, so why not?
That's what's up, man. But yeah, man, congratulations, man, on all success, man.
Thank you, bro.
So tell me, like, what Josh been up to, man, as of lately, man. I know we've been through the pandemic. Your country is opening up as of now, right?
Sort of, yeah. Our state's been very good. We're very isolated because I'm on the West Coast, so we're quite remote to the rest of the country. So our borders internally still aren't opening up as such, so there's still not much interstate traveling. So externally, I think that's even been slowed down quite a bit, and therefore why I can't even leave, because I'd love to get back over there, man, because I missed you because I was in Bryan, Ohio. So
yeah.
You're in Indianapolis, is that correct?
Yeah. Back then I was in Indianapolis at
Yeah,
where I was.
Yeah, so I was close-ish, but not too close. Yeah. So, but I definitely want to come back. There's yourself, a few other people who I didn't meet, and I did meet that I want to meet again. And obviously, I'm on a mission still to try and meet somebody else. So that's always ongoing. So
tell me, man, a lot of my followers, wanted to ask, man, how did you get started with this collection, man? What was the day that you decided, hey, I want to collect these toys. I wanted to collect memorabilia. I wanted to collect just a large amount of Jordan pieces to where I can start my own huge collection. When was that? I
wish I could tell you the exact day, but I don't remember. I don't know. I had a whole heap of, I had a few toys, a handful of toys in the early 90s that came out, original Jordan toys. I had, one of them was a basketball hoop, which I got in Christmas 1994, I think. And I had many, many great memories playing with my brother and some of my friends in the back of my house on that hoop. So I really, really loved it. Obviously, it got probably thrown out at some stage as I was growing up. I don't remember ever keeping it or whatever. Fast forward to 2015, I think it was. I was working up north, making some extra money. And I was just looking on eBay in my spare time. And that hoop was one of those things that I saw. So I ended up buying. Here he is here. What's up, Brandon?
What's up, Josh? What's going on, brother?
Look, I've got another one. I showed the boys before, or the people watching before, but I didn't show this one.
I have
he
the
knows
one.
That's inside his house. That's where I met OG back in, I was saying it was March 7th, 2019.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I have.
How's this?
Hold on.
It was 170 weeks ago exactly that I was on Brandon's Talk Sneak Show. That's the very first live I ever did on IG. That was with Brandon 170 weeks ago.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
True story.
There you go. What is going on, my brother?
Hey,
How are
brother,
you?
good to see you. Thanks.
Man, it is good to see you. Why do you keep getting younger looking? The hell is going on?
Yo, no, I appreciate that. Thank you.
Yeah, baby face.
It's obviously the girlfriend. She's doing something really good. So.
Oh, hey, we all live in that life. Trust me. I ain't mad at you. I am not mad at you. My girlfriend makes me happy right now. Hi.
That's what's up, man. Oh, man. Yeah, so, man, we were just getting started about his history in collecting, how he started. He was just freshening up everyone's memory. He was saying that he already had some pieces during the 90s, and what led him to start collecting.
Yeah, he had that crazy basketball hoop that I think a lot of us had back in the. I know I had one where it would like go up and down, and it was the Jordan thing, and you could dunk on it. Like I remember thinking I dunked, but like that I jumped, but I really just lifted my arm.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah,
But it
I
didn't
guess we all
matter.
thought we were like Mike at some stage. So yeah,
That's right, but yeah, that thing was crazy, man. That I wish I had one of those now. I almost trust me. After meeting you, I've often gone on eBay and looked at stuff and been like, I could totally buy that. I totally
you
should buy
should
that now.
absolutely, absolutely. And they don't break down like shoes. That's the good thing about toys. They will last longer than your.
Ah, this
look,
this is true.
look at Brandon. He actually met the both of us. So you have one of the biggest Jordan collectors and one of the biggest penny collectors of our time. Guy holds the key.
It was
And
great to be.
I'm just me. I have nothing.
Now, Brandon, you'll have to have a talk sneaks. Did you have DJ Monte Carlo on before?
One time.
One time, yes, he was on the show one time. Yeah.
A horrible storm. My Wi-Fi was like Nintendo 64. It was so horrible.
Hey, we made it work though. We made it work. It worked.
Yeah, we made it work, man. I enjoy because I got to really talk personal on my personal level. We got to know each other, even though we met each other in Chicago, SneakerCon Chicago. But the world got to know more about me. It wasn't always about Penny when I first started collecting, because I was a Jordan collector. Because no retros was coming out, no Penny, no phones was coming out. I had one or two, but but other than that, I was addicted to old school Jordans, man. Jordan was my guy, but when Penny was drafted, then that's when I was just like this kid. And then not only I was going to school, everyone was telling me I looked like him. So
Which
there you go.
I want to say you do a little bit. I've always said that you do a little bit.
Absolutely.
Yes, sir.
So
yes, sir.
Some of my favorite moments, man, of you guys. I enjoyed the Talk Sneaks with Hella Lace. That was one of the crazier moments that I witnessed, because Brandon, you brought so much joy to her, because not only she was like feeling down at that time, she was like, I didn't even want to do the episode, but I'm glad I came on. And he made her feel just so comfortable, and we laughed and joked, and I'm in the comments, like, to saying my jokes. And Joshua, that time where I was on live, and he's like, yo, you should do a video for Penny. And I was just like, you know what? I started scratching some of the.
Yeah, that was. I love that. Yeah, where you mixed little Penny in there. Yeah, that was great. Yeah, absolutely.
And then next thing you know, a month later, his birthday came, and I put a set together. And next thing you know, I'm getting tagged by some of his closest friends and some of the NBA players, and bro, and if it wasn't for that moment for me putting my content out, and you giving me or just inspiring me to just go ahead, push it, it would never happen.
We can't take that's your passion, man. We can't take no credit for that. You know what I mean? Like we're just
absolutely
just happy to support you. But it's all you. And that's what I love. You found what you love, and you're following it, and you're doing it. And that's I support anybody. And if I say to a lot of people even here, I don't care if you collect ceramic cows or whatever it is. If you can convince me of your story that you're passionate about it, I'll buy it. It's because it's whatever you're truly into. That's what I love. Not about what I do, but what I see and what other people do. That's if I'm on board. That's how you get me on board. Tell me the story that you're fully into it, and I'll get it every time.
Yep, Joshua. You weren't on when we first did the show and whatnot earlier, but I was telling them how just what an amazingly positive guy that you are, and how you would always send me messages of just encouragement, and just anytime I felt low, it's almost like you had receptors. You just knew it, and just how much that meant to me. And, you know, I just wanted to let you know that I still remember that, and I appreciate it
I appreciate
thoroughly.
it. Thank you. Thank you.
Thoroughly, brother. And to everybody, this is the man that gifted me my first 4 Jordan Pops that were custom boxed before there ever was Jordan Pops.
They're custom Pops, though. They were custom. Actually,
and my head just blew up. I think they're better than the ones that actually have come out, but that's just me. I'm biased.
They are. And they were before the real ones came out, too.
Yeah.
That's right. That's right.
Not saying anybody's watching, but it's a good idea that was done before they were really released.
Exactly, man. Okay, let's get into these questions, man. I have some. Even if you in the chat, just go ahead. Hey, I don't mind, but I have a few questions for both of y'all. So we're gonna start with Simply B. Shout out to her, Team Penny. She had first question. Favorite Penny and MJ moment. We already spoke to Brandon about that, but you also, stay in if you like, since
I mean, I'll just reiterate it. Like, my favorite Penny MJ moment was when MJ pulled the pants down in the All-Star game and de-pants them. You know, it was just that story always holds memories, and just the look on Penny's face was just, he was so excited. And then he just went, oh. And it was great to watch it. I see it all the time. I love it.
Mm.
That's great. Yeah.
Unfortunately, that was mine too. So, I just sit there listening to Brandon going,
I'm sorry, I didn't know.
I'm sorry, I've got nothing to offer. That was it.
Well, one of my favorite Penny and MJ moments, they're actually sitting like sideline on the court. Scottie Pippen is shooting a free throw, but they're like jawing to each other, but making each other laugh, bro. And actually, you posted the picture up, Josh, early.
Okay.
And it was pretty cool, man.
I just Googled Michael and Penny, and I liked I didn't even know the background or the history of that picture. I just liked the way that Michael was sort of leaning into his ear. You could just imagine what Michael would have been just saying to him.
Right.
Like this. And that look on Penny's face as if to say, come on. But you know what I mean? Like, picture said 1,000 words. That's why I really love that picture.
Right.
Oh, yeah.
2 pictures of that footage. Now, it's the one when Jordan's behind him, John, and then they're like bending over, facing each other.
Okay.
Right.
Oh, right. Yeah.
They're out with them too, just like squatting down, like, with the hands on their knees and just like talking, and then waiting for Scottie Pippen put up the 2 free throws. But that's amazing, man, to see those guys too, one-on-one. Rather if it was Penny on Pippen or Penny on Jordan.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Definitely rare moment.
Absolutely.
Definitely rare moments. So we was talking about PEs earlier, me and Brandon. What is some of your favorite PEs of the 90s? Team Jordan, before Team Jordan. Now, you had Penny with the 9. You also had Jay Armstrong, Mitch Richmond, Allen Houston, Hubert Davis. A lot of those guys were Team Penny before Team Penny. But then towards the end of the 90s, going into the 2000s, you had guys like Ray Allen. Oh my goodness, Rip Hamilton, like a lot of guys. So, who are some of your favorite guys to wear some of these PEs of Michael?
I'm glad you're asking me, because you're talking to a non-sneakerhead in Australia, so you're not even gonna get any answer that's gonna be similar to, because I had none. I had none. You know what I mean?
Oh, okay.
Our limitations to what we were even seeing back in the 90s to what we were even getting is a lot different to what you might even imagine. We weren't even getting half of that stuff, even seeing it. So pre-social media, internet, all that was limited in exposure to obviously TV and magazines. So I had nothing that I was even wanting or chasing or even aware of back then.
Yeah. Wow, man. Well, that's something we learn something new every day. You know, I think
If,
a buddy of mine in Brazil kind of went through the same thing, just the same thing of just similar backgrounds where they will only watch the playoff games. No regular TV or no regular games was being displayed until the playoffs. So that's crazy,
That's
having Luke Longley play, obviously, with Michael back, that helped us, especially here in Perth, because that's where Luke's from as well. But that gave us a little bit more of a leverage to get some more games, because now we had somebody over there playing that
right.
they would
Australia
get
wanted.
Chicago colorways.
Exactly. So, but yeah, even shoes, we're still limited now to what we get. So we're paying resale for a lot of even general releases that you still get over there. So I'm grateful I'm not a sneakerhead, to be honest, because I don't have that passion or that desire to keep up, to buy the newest. None of that. I've got like 12, 13 pairs of shoes, which are always on rotation. I just wear my shoes now. Besides these, because
Yeah.
that's,
Okay.
um, I see. I'm wearing my Fat Joe shoes even. So that's what I mean. I don't have that desire to want to keep up, to buy the latest. None of that. So I feel blessed that I am a toy guy. This is what I do, but I can respect and appreciate, one, the culture that you are a part of, because sneakerheads have been a huge supporters of my passion as well. But I get it, but I'm glad I don't get it, if you know what I mean.
All right, yeah, definitely respect that. Brandon, if you want to get the next question, if you would like to.
Oh, you know what? That's funny. Who's a better MVP, MVP Rose or MVP Westbrook? I mean, I'm kind of biased because I'm a Chicago Bulls fan. So I mean, MVP Rose was just a special player. But let's be honest, though, MVP Westbrook. I mean, Mr. Triple Double.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
mean, it's hard. It's hard now. Neither one won a championship when they were the MVP, so it kind of is pointless, in my opinion. It doesn't really mean much. It means you were great, but you didn't take your team anywhere. So, I mean, in all actuality, neither. But, I mean, I'll pick Rose every day. Come on, it's a Bulls thing, baby.
that's what's up, man. How about you, Josh?
Yeah, I'd have to go the same. Bulls. So yeah, MVP Rose.
Yeah, yeah. I say Rose too, man. It's just the fact that a lot of impact came from that time when he actually won the MVP award. And the next year, he ended up winning the All-Star MVP award. So, yeah,
Yep.
yeah.
He was a beast.
Yeah,
He took the Bulls from, like, being, like, a no playoff team to being, like, the playoff team. Like, we were going against the Cavs, and, like, we almost beat LeBron. I'm sorry.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
And y'all remember that series with Boston? Oh,
Then they go to
oh,
6 or something. Yeah, yeah.
oh!
Man.
7 games. 4 of them, I believe, were in like triple overtime or double overtime.
They went to Game 7. Yeah, yeah. So,
Insane.
anybody feel free to ask any questions. We're gonna keep the ball rolling, man. Again, I'm glad to get Josh on live.
Appreciate it. Thank you for having me on.
And also get Brandon back on, man. It's like a reunion for us, guys. Like it's fun. Yeah. So
Talk snakes.
what's
It's coming back. It's coming back.
coming back? What's the holy grail that you don't own but love to own in your collection, Josh?
Oh shit. A grail.
If you have multiple, hey, I don't mind. Yeah, that's a
Dude, to be honest, I don't have a grail. Do you know what I mean? Like, I don't chase shoes. I don't. Like,
But what about toys, though?
oh, okay.
Toys are different. Yeah, that's now you get me excited. Now we're gonna.
Yeah, now I want to know what's the one Jordan toy that you want that you don't have.
I don't get shoes the way you get shoes. Like, for me, shoes are something I put on my foot and that's it. You know what I mean? I don't get it. I get what you get, but I don't have it. It's not my DNA at all. You know what I mean? It's literally not in my makeup. Toys is where I get that. So if you relay shoes, that's me for my toys. That's how I
Respect that. Okay, what's
my grail for my toy is this one here. Let me just show you quickly. So this is the one that MJ's been photographed and promoted with.
Whew.
Now that one is different to every other one that I've got, which is this. Because on the front of that one that he's promoted with, it says Michael Jordan across the front. And the head is different. The head mold's different too. So that's
he's not wearing the shirt.
Yes, that's a 1 of 1. So you asked me, that's my holy grail right there. That's what I would and still continue to look for all the time. So that is, for me, my constant you know what I mean? Like that's my equivalent of my holy grail shoe, because I'm always looking for that one. And to find it 30-something years later from Australia, you got to remember, man, my journey is so much harder because luckily for Michael, I'm not in America, because I would have found him by now. You know what I mean? I would have had my opportunity and moment by now. It's so grateful that I'm over here and I'm still able to make some noise from here. It's just I'm not able to get over there to get at him. So luckily for Michael, I'm still this far away at the moment. So I keep chasing that toy. So that's for me. That's my constant journey, is to find that toy. Once I find that toy, I've still got other parts of my journey that I've still got to complete. So there's still a lot of things I want to do with them.
That's what's up. Well,
nice.
From your trip and your journey to the States,
I loved it.
What were some of your best moments, man, here? You was traveling everywhere.
I did a 10-city tour.
10 series tour. Wow.
So, I'll just run through quickly. I went New York, Charlotte, Orlando, Ohio, Detroit, Chicago, Portland, San Francisco, Vegas, and LA.
Talk about a holiday, Jesus!
Right. That's crazy, man.
I saw a bit of America. It was good. I really enjoyed it. Highlights first and foremost, memories will always be the people that I met. So Brandon, Jumpman Bostic, huge shout out, because I went to his house, man. That was, I've been to the basement. I can say I've been to the basement. That was unreal. Casey over at Nike. Oh yeah. And it was because of Casey that I got to meet Howard White. Now, I met H, man. I met H. I stood and I had a 5-10 minute conversation with H in the Michael Jordan building in the lobby, man. I didn't know who he even was at the time. That's how much of a trip that is. I didn't even know who he was.
That's great, bro.
And I'm telling him all about this toy with my Aussie accent, which hopefully everybody can understand. Excited like I am. And he's just like looking at me like, wow, this is very interesting. And I'm like, da-da-da-da-da. And he goes, you need to talk to the Department of Nike Archives. And I said, well, actually, I've been emailing them before I came here. I've tried to talk to the guy, the head guy. And unfortunately, he's telling me he can't meet me. I'm in here for like 2 hours. And he goes, oh, this is really interesting. I said, before you go, can I grab a photo? And that's why I've got that photo. I posted photos. It's a photo of me and H with that toy. I leave. I have a look at the rest of the campus. I go back to my hotel. I said to Casey, who is this guy? He goes, just Google Howard White. Howard White? Google. I'm like, oh my God, I just met this guy? I was just talking. He goes, that's why I didn't tell you, because you just spoke to him the way you're talking now. And then I left and I went, wow. I came back to Australia. I've sent, and we've had communications via DM I've had with H quite a few times since then. You know what I mean? It's been just amazing that moments like that, you know what I mean? Experiences that, I guess, being from here, I've been taken for granted or just unaware of. And then when I go and have those memories, I look back now and I go, oh shit, that was quite a great experience and opportunity that I enjoyed. You know what I mean? I was very blessed. So
that's
obviously seeing your country, going to different places. Yeah, I really enjoyed it. That was definitely the highlight, was seeing different places and obviously going to the toy company. That was a big mission for me. So having achieved it. Not far. So.
Oh, okay. So how was that experience, man?
Man.
He had his 11s on. He all looked sharp.
I took my suit and I bought those Concords just for that meeting. So I had to carry that suit around for 4 weeks just to wear it for that 1 hour for that meeting. That's a true story. I could have sent it back home, whatever. I did.
That's some sneakerhead shit, just so you know, Josh. That's some sneakerhead shit.
That's some toy shit.
We do that.
There's no way.
I was going to wear just normal shoes, but I had them there, and I was like, well, I want to represent Michael because I'm going to meet the CEO and, you know, the lady of the archive, and I'm going there to talk about Michael's toys and show them, which they didn't have. So I was the student now becoming the teacher in some aspects, so that was great. I wanted to represent Michael on the day, and I thought, well, I've seen this done before, so I'm sure, you know, the suit and the Concourse is a nice fitting tribute, so that's why I rocked up. Had an hour-long meeting, and then at the end they gave me a 100-year anniversary Etch-a-Sketch, which I thought was great. But I knew 2 stops later I was going to Chicago, and in Chicago I met a Etch-a-Sketch artist named Jane. Now Jane is a very talented Etch-a-Sketch artist, and in my head straight away I knew once they gave me the Etch-a-Sketch, I wanted to get that image from the same company, of MJ done on the Etch-a-Sketch. So that's exactly what I paid and asked her to do.
Wow. Now, wait a second. Will that ever go away? Like, how does it stay like that?
No, because I'm glad you asked, because the cleaning process is on YouTube, and that's been seen now over 5 million times. So
okay.
This is a very well viewed and seen Michael Jordan Etch-a-Sketch image, one of one, because I had this obviously custom made, and I'm sure I'd be the only first person to ever had this image done. She's on YouTube actually showing how she cleans it, and that'll never move. So to tie that in, so I got that Etch-a-Sketch from the company, went to Chicago where Michael was playing, got an Etch-a-Sketch artist to do that image of Michael when he was for that toy company, promoting that toy.
That's crazy.
Like a full circle. It was a beautiful thing. So that's for me is one of my highlights and a great memento from my trip too.
Wow, that's a story, man. That is a story.
That's a journey.
Talk about storytelling, man. They need to put that shit on a shoe.
It won't fit. It won't fit.
Oh man, this is amazing, man. Having you guys on, man. Again, thank you, Brandon, man. We had an amazing time earlier, man. And
absolutely. And actually, I hate to be the bearer of bad news. I have to run. I just wanted to hop on and say what's up to my brother Josh, since I haven't had a chance to say
hi. Good to see you as always, and I can't wait for Talk Sneaks to come back.
Oh yeah, man. But I will let you guys finish up the show. Thank you guys for having me back. I will talk to you guys later. Peace.
Take care, bro.
Later.
All right, Josh, we're going to get into the speedy round. You ready for the speedy round?
Absolutely. Let's do it.
I have several mixed questions, rather if this is a one-word question or a versus question. All right. The very first question, what is your favorite sneaker, Jordan, or sneaker of all time?
Jordan 3, white cement.
Jordan 3, white cement. 3-throw line. Oh, what's up, man? Also, if you can create a pack of your own with 2 sneakers, what they will be? Your own custom pack.
This one?
Okay, the airship.
With this one.
Oh, woo-hoo-hoo.
Come on. Why not release these together?
You know, man.
Seriously. Come on.
Oh.
You had to go to Italy to get those, but they released these.
Oh my goodness, man.
Come on.
Would be a crazy pack now.
Come on. For real. Come on.
Would it be a crazy? My goodness, man.
This is why I'm glad I'm not a sneakerhead. This is what I don't understand. And you know the story about this.
Yeah.
Only released in Italy. Now, thankfully, I know Marco Venga, you know, the owner of the Backdoor Bodega in Bologna. I'll say that again. And I sent him a message, and I was able to purchase these shoes because he was able to. But the storytelling, why was this only released in Italy? I don't get it. And again, I'm here in Australia, so regardless, I've got to pay a resale on both of these because we're not getting either of these here. So release these and send them all the way over here so we can buy them. So I bought 3 pairs of trophy rooms earlier this year. Now I sold all 3 pairs, and I'll tell you why. It's because I sold, and I didn't make no money on them. I sold them here to people so they had the opportunity and the experience through a sneaker store here to buy those shoes because we had no chance or opportunity of ever getting them here. You know what I mean? So to give 3 people here the opportunity and the chance to walk into a store and to buy a shoe that they have only ever seen online, for me, was a far greater experience than what money would ever bring. Do you know what I mean? So that is why again, this is what I'd love to see something like this, but make it available for even us here in Australia. Because I hear, sneakers in America, it's hard. Fuck, it's harder to get anything over here. Do you know what I mean? It's so much harder. So do that. Do us service too, because there are a lot of fans and that over here. As I said, I have sneakerhead friends here. I'm not a sneakerhead, thankfully, but make it available for people everywhere.
Right.
Not just the US or Italy, everywhere.
Yeah, that's true, man. All right. You're a man of Australia down under. Now, we like to talk food occasionally on the phone. What is the best, I say the top 3 dishes prepared that you suggest to eat in your country?
Prepared to eat. Listen, I don't know if you're going to call this a dish. I got to say, first of all, it's a meat pie. Okay. You got to have a meat pie. I don't know if do you get meat pie? I don't know. I didn't see any meat pies when I was over there. There's a trick and an art to eating a hot meat pie, and that is an Australian gift in itself. So that is something I'd recommend. Look, you can't beat a good surf and turf down here because we have great beef and we have great seafood. So a great surf and turf. Another dish, look, we're well known down here, especially in Western Australia, for our truffles. So if you're going to have some sort of nice dessert or something, a down south Western Australian truffle, which aren't cheap, would be a nice way to end it as well.
There you have it, y'all. All right. Not only you're an MJ fan, who are you a fan of, or rather their playing style, or just the way they love the game? Who else besides MJ that you enjoy watching?
Look, Magic Johnson's my favorite player of all time. Still, I'm loyal. I never sway. Don't get me wrong. You see Michael behind me because he is the greatest of all time. And he has a lot more toys. Magic Johnson, this is why I didn't get it finished. Magic has only got like 15, 20 toys. Now, a collection of that doesn't fill a room, doesn't make it look very impressive. That's why I went on to Michael, because Michael has a far greater range and a far, to me, exciting range of toys. But Magic Johnson is my favorite player. So to me, that's still my number 1 guy.
That's great, man. All right. Here we go. Your favorite sports team and athlete right now?
Was the Lakers athlete? Oh, shit, man. You got me on that one. I ain't saying who you want me to say. Dang. I have to get back at you with athlete. I'm not sure about my favorite one at the moment.
If any sport, it could be a UFC fighter, it could be a football player, it could be a pro.
I like that little Hasbulla, that little guy. To be honest. I support him, man. Whatever he's going to do, I support. I like the fire of that little guy, man.
Yeah.
I like it.
That's what's up, man. Okay. Now, you actually have a pair of trophy room ones. What was the feeling as to get your pair? Not only did you get 1 pair or 2 pair?
No, I got 3.
Oh, 3 pair. Oh,
yeah. I'm about to say I sold all 3. I bought 3, sold all 3.
Well, wait a minute. So
I wanted people, as I say, I wanted people here to have an opportunity experience, because I realized more and more that's what it's about. is that because, as I said, this is not my thing. I was able to allow 3 people here to walk into a normal store here and say, shit, I want to be able to buy that shoe. I want to see it in hand first. Do you know what I mean? Because otherwise we're always buying online. So you don't get to see in hand anything.
Right.
So to have that opportunity and that experience for that shoe for this year at that time, that was a great opportunity, man.
Wow, man. Yo, bro, I tip my hat off to you, man, because goodness gracious. Man, 3 pair and sold, man, wow. So did you sell retail or you?
I paid resale, of course.
Okay, resale.
Then on top of that, I pay shipping. Now on top of that, because of the individual, and they try to do the right thing. They put the exact value what I paid on it. Now I paid US value. Now obviously US dollar, Australian dollar. So when it comes over here and customs and all that get it, and they see how much I paid, they decide, well, you can pay that much. We're going to slug you an extra nearly $1,000 on top of that just so you can get your shoes.
Wow.
So I had to pay that. So when you break it down into the shipping and that what I paid on it, I made no money. Wow. I sold those shoes for exactly what I pretty much well got them for. But the experience for those people, and I don't know who they are, is priceless, because they can always look back and say, well, I got that shoe in a store here in Perth. I don't want the credit for it. It's just knowing that, you know what I mean? I know how hard it is myself. But for these people to have that opportunity is priceless.
All right, man. Tip you, man. Ooh, everybody give him some hand claps in the chat. That's amazing, bro. You're an amazing person, man, for doing that.
Thank you,
yo, there's 20 more minutes, man, left, man. I'm gonna go ahead and let you have the floor, man. If you would like to show anything out of your collection.
Oh man, 20 minutes. I can do a lot in 20 minutes.
Yeah. I'm just gonna let you have the floor, bro, and you just do your thing, man.
Listen, so just to go back on what I've been doing since the pandemic, obviously I've taken my foot off the pedal a lot with this Jordan toy stuff. Many reasons, obviously change of scenery, change of house, lifestyle, all that sort of stuff. But again, I've been very fortunate this year to have an experience, the opportunity which has never been done here before in Perth. And I was invited by my local team, the Perth Wildcats, and the league, the National League, the NBL, the League of Australia, the basketball league, to come down and showcase my toys on Mother's Day earlier this year. And they put a flyer up. This is one of the flyers I got to keep in the paper. So that's of the current MVP player. His name is Bryce Cotton. It says this Sunday. And this is the thing they're promoting, which is for me, which is the Jordan in the Jungle. So the arena here is called the RAC Arena, and they call it the Jungle. So this was the Jordan in the Jungle toy exhibition that I got to do. Thankfully, my lovely girlfriend came down and gave me some assistance, because it was a huge ordeal to take 8 glass cabinets here from my house. A whole heap of toys. I've got the life-size Michael. I had to take him down and all that and set it up. But it was a great opportunity experience, because, again, no fan in the history of 30-something years that they've existed has been ever asked or invited to come down and showcase some collectibles or something, because obviously basketball, Jordan, it all tied in. And it was a great success and a hit with the people. A lot of people there saw it, loved it. I was very blessed that I could then show even people here for the first time, I guess, my toys in an environment which was very well suited to where these toys belong. So that's something I was a part of. And since then, I've always, for some time now, I've been trying to get a hold of the United Center in Chicago, and obviously the Spectrum Center in Charlotte, because I want to do something similar there, because this is where I think these toys belong, is technically in Chicago. Is now I've got the experience of doing something with the league here in Australia and having success with an event that something like that could certainly relate and go ahead in America. So that's something I'm trying to do from here, but you can imagine, man, a lot of things is either phone or email. And
Yeah.
it's very hard because I know if I'm there, I'm knocking on your door, not just once, not, you know what I mean? Like, I'm very hard to get rid of once I get over there. So this is why those toy people, I sent that lady 2 bunches of flowers in like a 6 weeks correspondence. And I was at her all the time to get all the answers. You know what I mean? I'm very persistent when I want something. So again, I'm trying to always find ways of how I can get. I've contacted only a couple of people I know in Chicago. They're not having much luck, you know what I mean? So I'm struggling to get where I want to get from here, but that's where I want to go. At least I know that's where I want to end up. So it's a journey, man, definitely.
That's what's up, man. Yo, so like, what is the latest pickup as far as like that audition to add to your collection?
So I haven't really purchased much lately because I'm not really looking for anything. I'm more or less focused on sort of my mission and what I want to do. There's some things here that I can do here locally that I'm trying to get in control of, such as like a book and some other certain things. But for me, I'm always trying to manifest and focus and just always look at the bigger picture and to where I want to get. It's always, to me, there's an invisible glass ceiling. Once I hit or once I get through, I know I'm going to get through to where I really would need to get to. So it's always trying to figure out what it is. I mean, to say I've been able to get to Marcus, you know, Jordan's second eldest son, to have contact, to be able to get my information to him is from here is an achievement in itself, which I forget sometimes and take for granted, because that's something that, you know, because I'm the only one doing what I'm doing, I'm not fighting anybody else either to get my message out there, if you know what I mean. It's not getting lost in the mix of others, and I'm not trying to, you know what I mean, I'm not trying to outdo anybody. I'm just here doing my thing, and that seems to be working. So that's something I'm also very grateful for, is that it's lonely in a way because we don't have toy culture as such, because there are no dedicated Jordan toy collectors I can still find out there. But it's certainly a fun journey because it's taken me this far already, which you can see. It's a fun ride and a great experience.
Yeah, that's great, man. Now, you on a personal level, man, you travel and do a lot of things, man. Like some of the good spots to hit up in your country, man. Because like you and your girlfriend, boy, y'all go out and have a great and in case who's ever going to, you know, Australia on vacation, man, what are some of the greatest spots, man, that you enjoy going to?
Listen, once all COVID clears up, hopefully one day, and if anybody can ever come out to Australia, I definitely recommend coming to Perth. Now, we don't get a well-known name like Sydney, Melbourne, probably even Brisbane and stuff like that, because we're all the way. The problem is we're so far, people just don't want to travel. That's, you know what I mean? So people go, Perth, you're too far away. But we have such beautiful landscape and country here. It's so diverse. It's a great laid-back lifestyle. We went to some of those pictures you probably saw you're talking about. My girlfriend and I went to Broome. Now, Broome's in the northwest of Western Australia, this state. Beautiful beaches, you know, so clean. Everything's just such picturesque. So there's so many wonderful places. Rottnest, which is another place we went to, which is an island maybe 20 minutes off the main coast here of Western Australia. It's got these little quokkas, which are well known. There's little sort of like rat-like smiling rodents, which people from all around the world come and get little selfies with and stuff like that. So that's another beautiful place. We've got Margaret River. So if you like wine, the down south region of Margaret River is well known for not only just surfing, but obviously there's wine around the world, and obviously there's truffles and stuff like that as well. So I'm very blessed to live in a state where I have all this on my doorstep. So I have been to Sydney and Melbourne. I do like that lifestyle, but I certainly am obviously going to be more celebrant and happy to recommend this state, because to me, we've got a lot more to offer. However, as I said, in part of my journey, this is where it plays against you. It's because we are so far away. I'm always paying extra for shipping if I do buy stuff, but also to get a message out there, it's a lot further. So.
Oh, okay. All right, man. Yo, hey, man, it's great catching up with you, man.
Appreciate you having me on, bro.
Like you and Brandon, bro, I had to have you guys on, and what better way to catch up and have all three of us, on on the same live, man. And
I appreciate it. I can't wait for his talk sneaks to get back. I can't
yep,
wait for because it's been a while since I've seen a show. But it'd be great to see you back on there as well. And congratulations to you, man. 10,000 followers. I know that was a week or so ago. And how well you're doing with all your stuff as well. And as you know, I've been hugely supportive of it because, as I said, you found your passion. You've got your own little food business and stuff on the side as well. I see you DJing, all that. So thank you for having me on, but also congratulations as well for finding your own journey and your own success and laying and sticking to it as well, man, because you're doing the great thing.
Yeah, I'm doing all right, man. I get just recently got a new sponsor, McCurry, the shopping app. I've recently put, or at the tail end of the pandemic, I put a couple pieces from my collection up, man, and it's pretty doing good, man. Like I'm already a 5-star customer and seller, so like they give you a chance to shop locally and around the world. So it's like eBay and OfferUp in one. So, man, I'm
Shout
glad.
out to Mercury.
Yeah, I know, right? So, it's cool to to be a part of their team, and even I haven't got my discount code yet, but they're working on some things, man, that I can bring some people on board, and they can put their whole collection up, or put some pieces up. But yeah, man, it's dope, man. It's a dope app, man. Again, it's very, very safe, and everyone free shipping for everyone.
Worldwide?
Can't beat
Worldwide?
shipping for everyone. Like, yeah, so all you have to do is scan a QR code and then ship off the item, and that and that person will receive their their merchandise for like UPS or FedEx. So
Yeah, right,
yeah,
cool.
so again, man, thank you for being on the show. Thank you for being my guest.
Thank you, brother.
I had a ball, man. I love Brandon's energy, man. I thank him for on. Man, episode 24, part 2.
Part two. I missed episode 23 by one.
Oh yeah.
By one.
Oh what, yo, so
I'm happy to be on here anyway, man. I appreciate it. Thank you very much for having me. Much love, respect always. Continue doing what you're doing. Many blessings. And thanks once again. I really appreciate it.
thank you, man. Thank you everyone that watched this live, man. And it's gonna be up on my IGTV, also my YouTube next week. So I have to edit everything down and make sure everyone enjoyed this episode, Brandon's episode and Joshua's, man. So thank you, brother. You enjoy the rest of your weekend.
Thank you. You too, brother.
I know it's already Saturday.
Yeah, man, we're already Saturday. Like, we're just kicking off. It's not even 8 a.m., but I'm about to get busy, so take care.
That's what's up. All right, man, everyone. Take care of yourself and take care of each other. We are out. Peace.
Peace. See ya.